he grieved. Grief is a human condition. It's not a negative thing. In fact, grief can open up a door that might have been closed before it happened. And Allah will often put grief into your life in order for you to call on Him and come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why you have to embrace that gift. Because if you're a believer, it's a gift. You might not see it, but it is a gift. This is our belief. عَجَبًا لِأَمْرِ الْمُؤْمِنِ فَإِنَّ أَمْرَهُ كُلَّهُ لَهُ خَيْرٌ. Sahih Muslim, Suhaib al-Rumi said, our Prophet ﷺ said, how wondrous is the believer's affair because all of it is good. إِنْ ابْتَدَاهُ صَبَرٌ. If He tries him, if God tries you, He's patient. And if He gives you, He's grateful. Now, there are those who will see the gift in the tribulation, and then that's the highest maqam. قَلِيلٌ مِّنْ عِبَادِيَ الشَّكُورِ. Few of my servants are always grateful. Shakur is always grateful. Right? And what does Iblis want? He wants to make sure that we're not grateful. That's his whole game, is to remove gratitude from your heart. So either you have patience or you have gratitude. But to be in any other state is to be in a dangerous state. And Shaitan wants you, he says you will find most of them aren't grateful. That's what he wants, ingratitude. Why? Because he's an ingrate. Kufr means ingratitude. Kufran al-ni'mah. Iblis is an ingrate. And this is why I see Muslims now, they complain all the time. They complain about their hukam. They complain about their social conditions, their economic conditions. It's all complaining. That's all Muslims do. We are the best complainers on the planet. And the thing about complaining, Allah will just give you more to complain about. You want something to really complain about, and then people say, wow, that we thought it was bad then, look at it now. Right? That's what the Prophet said, the end of time, the fitan turafiqu ba'duha ba'da. Kullu ma nazalat fitan yaqul mahlakati mahlakati. I'm finished. And then the next one that comes, it's easier than the first. And this is why, if you're not grateful, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Right? If you're grateful, I'll increase you. But if you're an ingrate, عَذَابِ الشَّدِيد. My adab is fierce. If you want to be ungrateful, I'll give you plenty to be ungrateful about. And that's why gratitude is the best state to be in. The best state to be in is to be in a state of just thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you're in aman, thank God you're not in chaos. If you're in chaos, right, thank God you have iman. At least you have some frame to understand it. Because there's people in chaos that lose their faith. Right? And the idea of losing faith, I mean, may Allah not try any of us with great tribulations, but the whole point of faith, and the new atheists, their argument is that faith is unreasoned belief. For us, it's not. It's reasonable. Our religion is a religion, the Quran is filled with proofs. Look at the dead earth, how we brought it to life. Don't you think we can do that to you? Use your brain. Do you think this all came out of nothing? Do you think you were created for no reason? Right? أَيَحْسَبُ الْإِنسَانَ أَنْ يُتْرَكَ سُدًى. Does he think he's just going to be left without any reckoning? That he can go and do all this horrible stuff in the world? To oppress people, steal their wealth, rape their children, right? Do all these terrible things, and what? Nothing's going to happen to them? So, these three, the ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ, the one oppressing himself, the muqtasid, and the sabiqun bil khairat, they are all part of this ummah, if they're believers. And this is why يَدْخُلُونَ جَنَّةُ عَدْنٍ يَدْخُلُونَهَا. All of them will enter into paradise. Maybe they'll have a period of purification, right? They might have to go through some type of pasteurization, the flash heating, and to remove all the impurities. That's possible. Qala ibn Abbas wa ibn Mas'ud, two of the greatest of the interpreters of our religion from amongst the Sahaba. Al-asnafu al-thalathatu كلها في هذه الأمة المحمدية وكلهم في الجنة. All of them are part of the Prophet's ummah and all of them are in paradise. And that's why don't belittle people. If you see a mubtala, if you see a Muslim who's in tribulation, if he's smoking, drinking, if he still has La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, he's from the ummah and he has hurmah.